Hello, I'm student STU 176229, and in the next 5 minutes, I will be giving you an overview of my design journey that resulted in my final design solution for the D&AD's Yahoo brief. The brief required a brand activation in order to change the brand's perception and reach a new generation of customers. Being the brief open, the deliverables were not set, however, the solution needed to be authentic and unique, connecting with the American target audience in a deeper level by using Yahoo's unique brand voice and identity. The design journey began with a brief and its requirements analysis. This was followed by an in-depth research on the company. Yahoo is an internet-branded service provider founded in 1994 in California. Known for its horizontal portal that combines its research engine, email, finance, and other services. While Yahoo had a great success at the dawn of the internet, nowadays it's often perceived as outdated and irrelevant, and it does not exist in a newer generation's mind. After exploring the brand history, its 4 Ps product, price, promotion, place, and visual identity, the target audience Gen Z and Alpha were researched. These generations are roughly between 1 and 28 years old. They constitute almost 33% of the US population. While there are some differences between the two generations, their main pain and passion points are close. They value sustainable, value-conscious, authentic designs, and personalized products. They enjoyed expressing themselves through fashion and makeup. At the same time, they are frustrated due to anxiety, feeling isolated, and uncertainty of the future. They spend a large amount of time on their phone with online gaming and social media. This was followed by a detailed review on Yahoo's competitors. Additionally, a pastel and the SWOT analysis were created to determine the weaknesses and opportunities to focus on and to help establish the possible unique selling propositions. Next, some brand activation cases were looked at, and the report was developed to reflect on any additional missing research pieces. This led to another research on a target group focused marketing and brand activation examples. At the end of the research process, the design problem, the attributes of the target audience, Yahoo's unique selling propositions, and its more successful competitors to learn from were defined. During the ideate phase, exploratory visuals were developed, focusing on a unique selling proposition and the brief requirements. This was followed by a design audit on Yahoo, on its competitors, and a comparison was created on these audits to develop an industry overview and reflect on what can be the takeaways for Yahoo. Then, based on industry commonalities, a visual proposal was devised, which led to further research on human-based illustration and best practices, a review on the brief, and the creation of another proposal to compare and contrast the existing one. Next, 3 different proposal versions influenced by other designers were created based on the selected proposal. April Griezmann's postmodern style was implemented using her texturized backgrounds, overlapping elements, inconsistent letter spacing, and sizing. Kotanaga's eclectic style, with the use of geometrical elements, minimalistic and utilitarian approach were used as an influence to create another design. The third variation was inspired by latest Sobiera's bold color and composition use, retro style, and 3D elements. The exploration of the variation resulted in more experimental design, some closer, some further from Yahoo style. This led to interesting outcomes, and some more suitable ideas were considered to be integrated into final design. As the concept started to focus more on the app than the brand activation, it needed to be reviewed and some modifications were implemented. Finally, the brief's objectives and its constraints were visited. Additionally, an analysis on hypothetical testing revealed new alternative options to consider with the final design solution. The prototype phase began with narrowing down the deliverables, the creation of additional detailed scans, and their recreation in Figma, Illustrator, and Adobe Express. This was followed by experimentation, readjustments, and constant consideration of the previous steps' outcomes. During the testing phase, the brief was reviewed, deliverables were gathered, their effectiveness was examined, and some feedback were received. To further improve an ethical consideration was conducted. This led to some other round of prototyping and mock-up creation in Blender and Photoshop. If there were more time available, the Roblox gaming angle could have been interesting to develop, to focus on another pattern point of the target audience. Additionally, more research could have been conducted to establish a list of focused pop-up installation locations, and another form of advertising could have been developed to reach larger number of consumers. Overall, I believe the final design solution is successfully capturing the brand's unique personality. It is culturally powered and relevant. It can effectively trigger a consumer perception by engaging the target audience through their passion points and telling the story about what Yahoo can offer. Thank you so much for your attention.